Shalom, shalom. I believe we on and popping. Let's see. Give me one moment here. Shalom. This is the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. Star 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under the leadership of Commander General Hannah. You understand what we teach is so-called Black Latinos and Native Indians are true biblical Jews according to the Bible and according to archaeology. You understand? Priest and Officer Mardagia. Holding down the Brotherhood class in the spirit of the Most High. You understand? As we all know, brotherhood and sisterhood are synonymous. They go hand in hand together. You understand? And what we have to realize as far as Black, Latinos, and Native Indians is that we are in the midst of World War III. You understand me? We are in the midst of World War III, and we mean that. We've been saying it since 1969, and we are living it right before our eyes. You understand me? And what we have to realize is that the time is now for Black Latinos and Native Indians to awaken from that sleep, man. You understand me? It's truly, truly time for us to awaken out of that sleep that we've been sleeping for over 500 years, man. You understand me? And of course, we believe that wholeheartedly that white society is a main part of our sleeping. You understand me? But of course, it has to come to a point in time where we, as far as being a man or a woman, you understand me? We have to waken up ourselves, man. You understand me? And we have to realize, man, that the world wants to destroy the Black community, man. You understand me? It truly wants to destroy the Black community in a sense where is nothing else for us to do but to continue to be in that same slump that we've been in for over 500 years, man. You understand me? And, when we think about, as far as distractions, you understand me? Distractions is truly, truly has stopped and stopped a lot of brothers and sisters from coming into the truth, has stopped a lot of brothers and sisters from truly, truly fulfilling and seeing what their true purpose is when it comes to, serving the Most High. You understand me? Because, of course, coming into the truth here in the IHBK, you're truly just serving the Most High, man. That's what it's truly about, man. You understand me? Well, let me make sure here. Oh yeah, and of course, if y'all got any questions or comments, you understand, just we'll be able to get to those accordingly. You understand me? We are live on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. You understand me? So if y'all got any questions, comments, whatever the case may be, make sure you be able to type those in, and then we'll be able to get to those accordingly. Let's see here. Let's see here. If you're talking about Fred Hampton, who was that Kano, as far as that gospel singer, and so we really don't, we do not agree with the Christian doctrine. Let's see here. Who was that? Nine God. We, of course, are not African. You understand me? So, of course, we do not teach that doctrine of, blacks being so-called African Americans, man. You understand me? So-called blacks, Hispanic and Native Indians are the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand me? If you continue to, keep coming to class, you'll be understand, how we go through those different type of breakdowns. You understand me? But of course, we're gonna kind of stay on topic here today. But of course, that kind of lines in, you understand, to one of those distractions. You understand me? Because of course, you can be distracted from your own nationality. You understand me? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and go there, man. You understand me? Because that's an excellent point that you brought up. You understand me? You brought up, you understand, in the sense of you see a black man and you just automatically think that he's an African. You understand? No. So what we about to do is we going of course this is the Design the Van Compact Bible Dictionary. I advise everyone that's studying You understand me? You want to understand, like, because a lot of these words in the Bible, you understand me? Not necessarily that you may not understand it, but you just need a little bit better breakdown of them. I definitely recommend this one. So right here we got this is Ham. Uh, and once again, this is the Complex Zondervan Bible Dictionary. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races. You understand me? Now, of course, just like this brother was saying, you understand, he, addressed me as an African brother, all because 9 out of 10 times the complexion of my skin. You understand me? We got to realize that we can't go off, skin complexion. You understand me? So let me read this again. Once again, this is the definition of Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races. Now, the progenitor means what? The father of the dark races. It says, but not the Negroes. You understand? But the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, the Canaanites. You can read about this in Genesis chapters 10, verses 6 through 20. You understand me? So, of course, when you see a black man, just don't automatically assume that he's a so-called African, and don't always assume that he's a so-called brother or so-called, Israel. You understand me? So, so definitely want to, you understand, make sure that we don't, mix that up. Let's see here. We got a couple more questions. You said, let's see here. Once again, it's Shalom. So when it's Passover, Passover is April 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. You understand? Make sure you contact your nearest camp leader to get all that information. Of course, we got promo videos, ishbk.com. You understand? Make sure you're paying your tithes. You understand me? Make sure you're doing all these things, man. All right. So now let's get in here. Let's see here what we got going on here. One moment here. All right. All right. So boom, here we go. All right. So going back to the distractions, you understand, we already read that, of course, that so-called Black Latinos and Native Indians are not Africans. You understand me? And you don't want to address that because that comes from an ideology of we were in Africa. You understand? So we have to be Africans. All that crap. You understand? So you don't want to mix that up with, of course, you being so-called Black Latino or Native Indian. You understand me? And we have to realize that, of course, what attracts our attention is going to distract us from truly serving the Most High, man. You understand me? And you gotta realize that your attention is being stolen from you and taken away from you. That's not even real. You understand me? Now, like trying to see like, let's see, like like what's trending. You understand? Like, like all throughout social media. You understand me? Like our attention span is very, very, very low. You understand me? When it comes to Black Latinos and Native Indians, or just anyone on earth, anyone. You understand? And we always have to, like swipe up and down, see what's on social media. You know what I'm saying? Look through the trending topics. You understand me? When you look at the news, like you look at the news channels and you look at, like these different news apps, it's articles refreshing every single second, man. You understand me? I remember my father, you understand, telling me, and me seeing it, as far as everybody used to read the paper, saying, like an actual newspaper, and that was the actual news that you were going to hear about. You understand? Like you're not hearing stuff within seconds. It was like you either have to wait for that evening news, or you have to wait for that paper to come out that following morning. Now it's like news is just distracting us to the point where it's like, man, you understand me? Are we? And there's nothing wrong with following up with trending topics, but you don't want to fall in that loophole of just trying to gain information, keep on gaining information, and you not truly gaining this true knowledge of the Most High, man. You understand me? That's that's very, very hard for us as far as Black Latinos and Native Indians to realize is that we get so caught up in social media, we lose our true value and what the Most High truly wants us to do, man. You understand me? Let's see here. And when you think about like different type of habits, you understand me? They say, if you continue to do something over and over and over again for 8 days straight, that becomes like a habit. You understand? Like, or like a hobby. You understand me? Like, someone may play basketball or tennis or volleyball, wherever the case may be. Now that's an habit or like a hobby. You understand me? It's like that with the truth as well too. You understand me? But of course, once we come into the truth, these different type of distractions come to destroy us. You understand me? And that's why we have rules and protocols set up here in the school where you truly have to shed yourself from the world. Why? Because all these studies are done by psychologists. You understand what they say? It takes anywhere from 60 to 90 days to unlearn something and to put new information in. You understand? That's why we have these protocols, and that's why we have these rules, and that's why we have everything that is set up and lined up for us to be successful. You understand? In this truth, man. You understand me? And we have to look at it as let me see here, as look at distraction as a drug. You understand? Now, of course, looking at it from a pharmaceutical point, you have some drugs that are good, that are let's talk about like the what is like the aspirin, Tylenol, Motrin IB, and all the prescriptions that are prescribed from your doctor. Then we have the drugs that are bad. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Heroin, marijuana is a big one. Good grief. Everyone wants to be everybody got to have that marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Like once you inhale that marijuana, everything now. You understand me? That is one of the biggest distractions in the Black community. You understand me? We just love that marijuana, man. We got to smoke it every single day. And every time we smoke it, we gain some new profound knowledge. You understand me? We got to realize that, of course, man, that the Most High does not want that from you. You understand me? He does not want that from you. Why? Because he looks at that as what? As a distraction. You understand me? And guess what? White society loves it, man. White society loves to see Black Latinos and Native Indians in their current state. Why? Because they love to see us fail, man. White society truly loves to see us fail, man. And it's happening over and over and over and over again, man. You understand me? Look at it as another one, as money and fame and Hollywood and gaining all the power in the quote unquote world. You understand me? That can be a distraction as well. You understand me? Your slaveries. You understand me? Your jobs. You understand, can be 100% distraction as well. Why? Because that's the only thing that you're focused on. You understand me? That's the only thing that you're focused on, and that's all you care about is climbing up that ladder of success. And then what's going to happen once you get to the top of that ladder of success? You understand what you quote unquote big and bad now, or you think you're better than everyone. What happens once you get to that top? You understand me? And of course, once again, there's nothing wrong with having success. You understand, with your slaveries or with your jobs. You understand, but of course, we don't want to lose that foundation. That we've been taught in ISK under Command of Jenny Hunt. You understand? It's one thing that we do not want to lose. You understand me? Once again, there's nothing wrong with climbing that ladder of success, but you do not want to lose your values when it comes to this truth, man. Give me one moment here. All right. Um, let's see here. You know what I'm saying? And and now you understand we are in a world of social media, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we are truly in a world of social media to the sense where it's like social media consumes our lives, man. You understand me? And so of course, you understand. So how can we revert that? You know what I'm saying? Share this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Share these classes on your social media pages. You understand me? You never know who's on your Facebook page. You understand? We got classes, damn near every single day. You understand me? Every single day we got classes. You understand? So share these classes. You never know who's on your friends list that may want to join the truth, but of course they may not know that we have a school out in California or New York or down there in Florida or Texas. You understand? They may not know until you actually share that class. You understand me? Share these classes, man. You understand? Do any and everything that you can do to share these classes. You understand? We are in the world of the internet, man. You understand? And we gotta look at how the internet has progressed over the years upon years. You know what I'm saying? Because when Facebook came out, it was primarily for college students to connect with the ones with the people from college and then from high school. And then as Facebook progressed, everyone's on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? They even have Facebook streaming. They even have like different type of comedians all throughout Facebook. It's just like it went from just being a almost like a connection group to a worldwide group now. You understand? Now they have so many things going on with social media. You understand me? And we don't want to mix that up with with what we're trying to do in this truth, man. You understand me? And we gotta realize, man, that so like that society is truly, truly, truly distracting you from what you're supposed to truly be doing, man. You understand me? And when I say society, I mean white society. You understand me? Because of course it trickled down from white society all the way down to the black community. You understand? Like we talked about earlier, of how these distractions are truly, truly crippling the black community, man. You understand me? And we gotta realize that that disconnect us from our people. You understand me? That these different type of distractions, social media, marijuana, cocaine, drinking, you understand, being an alcohol, being an alcoholic, all these things distract you from doing truly, truly what the Most High wants you to do, man. You understand me? And we gotta think about it as um, think about it as a you know, let me see, how can I put it in the lack of words, man? Um, mm, we gotta think about it as we have our phone, right? You understand? We have our phone, and we're just so busy on it. You understand? Like everything is done through the phone now. You understand? You got your banking. You understand? I remember back in the day where we just, where we physically went to the bank. You understand? We physically went to the bank. You understand me? Had the direct deposit. You know what I'm saying? Some places where they physically gave you a check, and where you had to go to the bank to either cash your check or put it in your account. You know what I'm saying? Checking books. You know what I'm saying? All that is all of the past now. Literally everything is done within our phone. You understand? Thinking about how many times you've been on an actual plane or a bus, on a train. You understand? How many people did you talk to while you were on that bus or on that plane? You understand me? 9 out of 10 times is going to be none. Why? Because we are on our phones nonstop, man. Nonstop, we are truly, truly on our phones. Why? Because our phone is consuming us from what the reality is. You understand me? We live our reality through social media. We live our reality through our phone. You understand me? Good night. Like I mean, like I would hate to be that person that a second here. All right. One moment here. Try to make sure we don't get banned from TikTok again. No sweat. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Our phone consumes us to the point where we miss out on on our loved ones, family, you know what I'm saying, kids growing up, whatever the case may be. Our phone consumes us so much that we are not connected to the real world. You understand me? We're not connected with our families. You understand? Like we're not connected to our loved ones. You understand me? Like imagine if your phone service just went out forever. You understand me? Just imagine that your phone service went out forever, and we have to go back to the old ways of communication. You understand me? As far as what was it? Letters, and just seeing people in that passing. Good night, man. Just imagine what the world would truly be like if that was the case, man. You understand me? Excuse me. You understand? And we gotta realize, man, that so like there's nothing wrong with being on social media and um, keeping up with the trending topics, but of course we don't want to lose our what's our true value when it comes to following these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You understand me? Oh shoot. One moment here. All right. Hey, Shalom. Y'all want to sure about that? What's going on, brother?
Shalom, y'all about y'all shot Brakatah. What's
You
going
can
on,
hear
all the
me,
one?
Sean?
Con, sir, can you hear me?
One moment here. See how we gonna do this. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you can hear me, Sean?
Con, sir, can you hear me?
Sean. One moment
Con,
here.
sir.
Just
Shalom.
say something when you are able to say something, Sean. I'm not able to hear you right now, unless everybody else is able to hear you. But if they are, um, just keep on testing it out to see.
Con, sir, can you hear me?
All right, let's keep on. Um, let's see. Just want to give it one more time here. Let me see here. One moment here. All right, so y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Sean?
Can y'all hear me? Uh,
Let's give it a moment, y'all. I just want to see if he's able to hear me or not.
mm.
Okay, so they can hear Sean. I wonder why I can't hear him now. One moment here. Okay. It shows that you're on mute right now, Sean. So,
Sir, can you hear me now?
um,
I just unmuted.
what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna refresh real quick, y'all. Just bear with me. Just bear with me real quick. I'm just gonna refresh real quick. right. All right. So hopefully your brother comes in. You understand? It's all good. I'll go ahead and keep
Shalom on Christ, sir. Can you hear me now?
Um
Uh,
all right, we're gonna go ahead and try to get some scriptures right now. I got a few scriptures that we want to get into. Let's go ahead and go to the book of First Corinthians. First Corinthians chapter 3. Let's see. All right, so boom. Well, here, I guess he's trying to still get in here, y'all, but it's no sweat though. So we're gonna be in First Corinthians chapter 3. All right, First Corinthians chapter 3. First Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. All right. Okay, someone, yeah, left out. All right, hopefully he comes back in. If not, there's no sweat. All right. This is a book of First Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that the temple of God. Oh wait, I was reading 2 and 16. Yeah, 3 and 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? You understand me? We gotta know that that the Most High truly dwells within us, man. How? You understand me? In real life. You understand me? We have to know that the Most High dwells within us real life. You understand? That's the problem that that we don't see. You understand, when it comes to Black, Latinos, and Native Indians. Why? Because we disrespect the Most High, man. How? You understand me? Because we don't understand that the Most High is truly dwelling with us. But in retrospect, we disrespect or dishonor the Most High by doing what? Having having these sexual desires. You understand me? Just doing any and everything that will any and everything that doesn't benefit the body. You understand me? Um, as far as eating too much, whatever the case may be, there's nothing wrong with eating or anything like that. But of course, you want to make sure that you are going to your doctor, trusting your physician's decisions on these things. You understand? Because as you get older and of age, you understand me, these things come as far as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, gout, diabetes, and the list goes on and on and on. You understand me? And these are the things that we have to realize, man. We gotta realize that, of course, man, to live, man, we have to live what? A healthy, prosperous life. You understand me? And now, like when I say healthy, you understand now, it'd be brothers that are, 6'1", 250 pounds, and living a healthy lifestyle according to his doctor and his nutritionist. And then on the other case, it may be somebody that's 5'6" and $125. You understand me? And by their doctor, he's living a not so healthy lifestyle. You understand? So you always can't judge a book by a person's appearance. You understand? When it comes to them quote unquote living a healthy lifestyle to your desires. You understand me? That's all up to the physicians, man, and the doctors. Verse 19, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, man. You understand me? Read it again. For the wisdom of this world You understand me? Talking about the world of white society is what? It's craftiness, man. You understand? Like, imagine having like some 3D glasses. I doubt they even make 3D glasses anymore, or some like goggles or whatever the case may be. Let's see if you're able to chime in. Sean.
So like you, sir. Can you hear me? I don't know the heck going on. I hear the
Say
whole
you
lot.
unmute, but I'm not hearing you. See if anybody else is able to hear you on the live. Okay. No sweat. All right. I still can't hear you, Sean. All right. So we just gonna keep on rocking and rolling. If you are able to say something, you know what I'm saying, just speak out, then I'll be able to get to you. All right. Um, let's see. Let's read 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 19 again. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God, for it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. You understand me? Like imagine having, what they call those things, the goggles or the metaverse or what those goggles that they the virtual reality. I guess the VR system. You understand me? And like imagine having those goggles on, or or you got the what is it, the VR system, and in an instance, you know what I'm saying, like once you put those on, you're noticing that of course you're not going to understand when, or you're not going to be able to see when Christ returns. Why? Because we're so caught up in that virtual reality, you know what I'm saying, or that VR set. Or we so caught on the game, you know what I'm saying, what they got now, the PS5s and the Xboxes and the what is it? You got so many games on the iPad, whatever the case may be. They even got the games on the PC now. You understand me? It's just so many different type of games that can distract us from what we're truly supposed to be doing. You understand me? When it comes to serving, truly serving the Most High. All right. So now let's go to Timothy. Here. All right, First Timothy chapter 6 and verse 20. Lord, allow Sean to be able to try to jump back on in the stream and be able to get to him accordingly. All right. So this is the book of First Timothy. Let's see here. First Timothy chapter 6 and verse 20. It says, O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babbling, and oppositions of science, falsely so called, which some professing have erred concerning the faith. Grace be with thee, so be it. You understand me? And this is talking about false gods, man, and fake gods. You understand me? The apostle knew that it was witchcraft, just like we have today. You know, so like think about what the Africans, the Africanisms believe. You understand what is the chakras and the kundalinis and the crystal's going to save you. The crystal's going to heal people. If you drink a particular water, you understand, you're going to be saved from everything and anything. You understand me? All that is fake, man. You understand me? All that is fake. You understand me? Spend your money on real items. You understand me? Make sure that you pay your tithes. Make sure that you pay your Passover fee. Once again, Passover is April 12th, Atlanta, Georgia. You understand me? You don't want to miss this. You understand? The only Passover ordained by the Most High, and I should became uncommanded Jenny Hana. You understand me? Make sure that you are doing these things properly, man.
It's like it, sir.
Sean,
Can you hear me now?
one moment.
It's like it, sir. Can you hear me?
Try, try to say something now, Sean.
It's like it, sir. Can you hear me?
Sean. All right, just stay right there. Try this one more time. All right. Sean.
Come on, sir.
Sean.
Come on.
All right. No, hold on.
Can you hear me?
It sounded like you was trying to say something. Maybe they can hear you, but I can't hear you.
Uh,
Okay, so they can hear you on. Okay, that's kind of weird because they can hear you on their end, but I can't hear you. One moment here. Sean?
come on, sir.
Yeah, that's crazy. I see your mic moving, but I cannot hear you whatsoever. That's crazy. Um, but they said it. But they said that they can hear you on their end though, which is crazy. Hmm. All right. Um. Hold on. There's got to be something that I'm doing wrong, but should like about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Try to just keep on trying to say something, Sean. I just want to see if I'm able to hear you. Should like
You
it.
can hear me, other one?
Just keep on, like just saying like test, test, whatever the case may be.
Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Testing, testing. I don't know why.
You can say something one more time,
Testing,
Sean.
testing, sir. Testing, testing.
You can say something one more time.
Testing, testing.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
All right. You can say something one more time.
Testing, testing.
Okay. All
Can
right.
you hear me now?
All right. All right. So what I might have to do is I might have to just leave it like this. It might be a little delay, but if you can go to um you can go to First Timothy chapter 6 and verse 20.
Come on, sir.
And you can read it when you got it. And you can read it when you got it. And you can read it when you got it. Yeah, it's going to be a big delay. You was able to get it, Ashawn? Hmm. All right. So what I'm gonna do is it's like a I don't know for some reason it's something like y'all able to hear him on y'all end, but I cannot hear him. So Ashawn, you can just you can stay on stage. You understand? But for some reason I'm not able to hear you or anything. You understand? So you can just stay on stage and then you can just follow along. I don't want to be overstepping you while you read anything, so I can just read it. All right. So one moment here. I didn't have any issues last time, so I don't know. It's all good though. All right. So this the book of what were we at? First Timothy chapter 6, and when I was reading verse 20. No, 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 no. Verse, where was I? Yeah, First Timothy chapter 6, verse 20. Once again, it says, "O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely so called, which some professing have erred concerning the faith." You understand me? And like I said earlier, you understand, like we knew that, of course, that the apostles back then knew, knew that it would be, witchcraft, and like of course now we have, the pro Africanism, so when it comes to, the chakras, the kundalinis, the red pill, blue pill, and the different type of yoga stances. Then we got now, you understand, where like different type of yoga stances will quote unquote, you understand, like relieve bad bad spirits or whatever the case may be. It was, it's just some just like something. So like it's always something that comes up. You understand, when it dealing with the quote unquote woke people. You understand me? And the quote unquote woke people, you understand what they not realizing is that they're still asleep, man. You understand me? They're still asleep to the point of of the fact is they don't have this Bible within their mindset, within their heart, and they're not following these laws, statutes, and of commandments. You understand me? So now we're about to go to the Wisdom of Solomon. I wouldn't go too far, man. All right. One moment here. Wisdom of Solomon. Oh no, wait, that's the power. Where's the power? Here we go. I'm thinking of Song of Solomon, Wisdom of Solomon. One second here. Wisdom of Solomon. Oh man. Excuse me. Oh no. Maccabees. Maccabees. One moment here. Here we go. Wisdom of Solomon. We're going to be in chapter 6, and we're going to read verse 8. All right. All right. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, and we're going to start at chapter 6 and verse 8. It says, Be, he said, but a sore trial shall come upon the mighty. We're going to keep on reading down just a little bit. All right. Verse 9, unto you, therefore, O kings, do I speak, that ye may learn wisdom and not fall and not fail away. You understand me? Our sole duty is to do what? You know what I'm saying? Gain this knowledge, gain this wisdom, and do what, man? Spread it out to so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Indians, man. You understand me? There's no way in the world why we should gain all this wisdom and then just keep it to ourselves, man. You understand me? Like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Of course, social media is a big distraction, but at the same time, guess what? We got to use that distraction to what? To distract people from that distraction so they can come to this truth, man. You understand me? We have to distract our people with not necessarily a distraction, with the truth. You understand me? So they can come into the truth and gain that same knowledge that we once learned. You understand? Um, verse 10. For they that keep holiness holy shall be judged holy, and they that have learned such things shall find what to answer. You understand me? And holy just means to be what? Simply means to just be separate, man. You understand me? We have to be separate from white society. We have to be separate from America. We have to be separate from what? Keeping our birthdays and keeping the traditions of man. And when I say traditions of man, talking about Christmas, talking about Halloween, talking about Thanksgiving, those are the traditions of man. You know what I mean? Once we come into this truth, man, we have to hold on to these traditions so tight. You understand me? That nothing will be able to get through to us, man. You understand me? You can say anything from A to Z, but guess what? We're going to stand firm in this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is going to be able to distract us from learning what we truly love and coming back to our true nationality, man. You understand me? Um, let's see here. Let's drop down to verse 17. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. You understand me? We gotta realize, man, that it takes discipline to be able to, wake up and say that, I'm going to continue to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. It takes true discipline to call your camp leader for advice and counsel. You understand me? It takes true discipline and love to follow that advice and counsel. You understand me? It takes discipline to be able to sign into class and listen throughout the class for the whole 2 hour duration of the class, man. That takes discipline, man. You understand me? Because you know what? You're not being distracted with the things that we spoke about earlier, man. You understand me? This should be the only thing that this right here should be number one in your life. You understand me? And like we talking about, those distractions can be what? It can be anything from your kids to your family to your job, hell, yourself. You understand me? A lot of people are just so caught up with themselves these days, man. You understand me? What they call them, arrogant. You understand? And we lose the true values of what? Of even knowing what discipline truly is, man. You understand? And the true values of love. You understand? And these are the things that we have to come back to as a whole, man. As far as Black, Latinos, and Native Indians, we have to rush back to this, man. Why? Because like we said earlier, we are in the midst of World War III, man. And this thing can pop off at any given time, man. You understand? Verse 19. And now I was at 17. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. Verse 18. And love is keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption, man. You understand? We have to make sure that what, man, that we keeping the most high law, statutes, and commandments, man. We truly have to understand it, man. You understand me? Aren't we getting tired of living that quote unquote dream of white society, or that dream of America, or living that good old goody American dream, and um, having the bald face with the suit and tie, and doing all these abominable things, and going to the Christmas parties, and cheating on your wife, and cheating on your husband, and staying within the Christian church, and voting, saying, doing all these things that's benefit nothing. You understand me? That benefits nothing whatsoever. Why? Because this right here is the only thing that's going to benefit Black, Latinos, and Native Indians, man. This Bible right here, man. This is our Constitution. This is our doctrine. And these are the things that we should be abiding by day in and day out, man. Every single day. You understand me? We should wake up and we say, man, you know what I'm saying? I need to become more righteous. You understand me? Let me call my camp leader to see what I can be doing better. You understand me? Am I doing everything that's that's good in the sight of his eyes? You understand me? And that's what it's all about, man. You understand? Let's drop that. Let's go to the book of Romans, chapter 1. All right. We gotta realize these distractions are very, very, very harmful, man. When we look at them every single day, man, we look at our distraction every single day. Main one is this doggone phone, man. Our phone is our biggest distraction, man. Everything is done through the phone. You understand me? Now, of course, if this is how you make money, this is how you do your business, whatever the case may be, then so be it, man. You understand me? But don't let it consume you to the point where, you have to, step back from it. You understand me? I've done it several times, man, where I just have to just lay my phone down, don't look at it unless it's important, phone call, whatever the case may be, and I just don't look at it. You understand? And that's very, very hard, for us to do. Why? Because everything is through this phone. Everything, the world is ran through, technology these days. You understand? So what I say, Romans chapter 1 and verse 21. All right. This is the book of Romans chapter 1 and verse 21. Because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, because vain in their imaginations and their foolish heart was darkened, man. You understand? They know God, but choose not to serve him. Because why? Because we believe in so-called Caucasian Jesus. We believe that the angels have two wings and small rods. You understand me? We believe that the Pope is the second hand to Christ himself. You understand me? We believe that that the LGBTQ plus community is going to be the face of America. You understand me? These are the things that we believe in and day out, man. Why? Because that's our distraction. You understand me? That's what's within our faces. You understand? We see it all throughout social media. We see it on TV. You understand me? You can't watch a commercial without some type of some type of alternative lifestyle ad, or whatever the case may be, man. You understand me? But we're gonna keep on reading, all right? Verse 22. And change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible men, and the birds and the four-footed beasts and creepy things. Verse 24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, man. You understand me? We believe anything, man. You understand? We believe anything to the point where it's like, man, is this really? It's like, it's like what's truly incorruptible? No. So like what's truly corruptible and what's wrong is like we cleave to that. It's like we want to do something wrong. It's like we want to do something false instead of what? Doing stuff that's righteous, that's incorruptible. You understand me? Where you can't be shaken. You understand me? Where you can't be shaken out of this knowledge. You understand me? What's that scripture? Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold this. And I'm gonna go to that scripture. I believe it's in First Timothy. Let's see here. If I'm not mistaken, it's First Timothy 3. Second Timothy 3. For a time will come. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 moment here. I definitely want to look this up here. 1 moment here. 2 Timothy chapter 4. All right. That's chapter 4. All right. So I'm going to hold Romans. Oh, shoot. What I was in Romans 1. So I'm going to hold that. I'm going to go to 2 Timothy chapter 1. And I'm going to start at verse 3. All right. So once again, this is 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 3. All right. You understand me? And we have to understand and realize that, of course, that, that we are living in a time where, any and everything can be the quote unquote truth or the quote unquote, the real deal. But let's see what the scripture talks about. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itchy ears, man. You know what I'm saying? Meaning what? That everyone wants to go to what's trending, what's popping. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to believe in a meme or social media reel. That's your religion now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you believe in. That's what we believe in as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we believe that that social media reel or that meme, when that quote unquote inspirational quote, that's our religion now. And we print it out, we put it all through our houses, and it's not benefiting anything. Why? Because we are not enduring to what? That sound doctrine, man. You understand me? That sound doctrine is here now. I should became under command, Jenny. How know why? Because we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments to a T, man. You understand me? Let me read it again. Once again, this is 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust, they shall heap to themselves teachers having itchy ears, man. Verse 4. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall turn unto fables, man. Meaning what? A fable is what? See if anybody paying attention in class, man. What is a fable? What is a fable for the ones that are listening into class? What is a fable? Here, a story. Good. next one. Let's see what we got here. Story, a fiction, a false story. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I was looking for right there. A false story. You understand me? We are not, as far as a whole, enduring that sound doctrine. And we want to, steer our ears away from the truth. And we want to hear, oh, you can go up to that altar again and everything's going to be all right. Oh, you can go, you can do this, keep on doing this over and over again. You know why? Because God knows your heart. God knows your heart so much that you can continue to be in a bloodbath of sin and continue to do it over and over again. You understand me? The word repent means what? See if anybody been paying attention to my previous classes. What does the word repent mean? And the Christians use this all the time. What does the word repent mean? I'll give it some time. Repent. So what we got here? It's to turn away from. He said it is to turn away from and never return to. Okay, that's good. You understand me? And that's a good definition. You understand? Repentant. One moment here. Let me do this. Yeah, repentant means to just turn away from, man. You understand me? Now, it may be some times where you may be faced with that same issue. Like, let's say that you have a issue with alcoholism. You understand me? And you're a recovering alcoholic. You're a person that's recovering from drinking too much, and now you understand you're in a situation where you find yourself drinking, and you be like, man, you know what? I'm not an alcoholic anymore. You understand? Let me know my limits. You understand? Let me put this drink down now. You understand me? That's in the instance of learning from your mistakes. You understand me? In the sense of like you would say, I learned the hard way. You understand? Because you don't want to go back to that old lifestyle. Or in the sense of this, you understand? You are in the world, you understand, and your worldly friends, they love to go to the bar, they love to go to the clubs, they love to go to the strip clubs, wherever the case may be. And now you're in the truth. Guess what? You can't do those things, but guess what? We do go to bars. You understand me? We do go to clubs. We do not go to strip clubs or anything dealing with, women taking their clothes off. And saying they'll, we don't do that. But let's say that that you do have a option to go out, you know, saying with your friends, or that they just say that they're just going to go to a bar or to a club, and then guess what? You find yourself what? You find yourself in that same predicament where you find yourself at that strip club now. You understand me? Now, it wouldn't be wise to do it in the first place. Why? Because that's something that you turned away from. You understand me? So you don't want to, do a complete 360. You don't want to keep on going in a circle, in a circle, in a circle. You want to do that 180, and then you want to just, just stay firm with that 180. You understand me? And these are the things that we have to, hearken on. You understand me? And these are the things that we have to do consistently. You understand me? I'm gonna read this one more time. Just so this right here can be embedded all throughout our mindsets, man, because it's very, very key that we listen to this right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what's happening right now. All right. Once again, this is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4. 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 3 says, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itchy ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned into fables." Verse 5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work, make full proof of thy ministry. You understand? For I am now ready to be offered in the time of my departure at hand. You understand? Now, of course, this is the Apostle Paul, writing to the people of Rome. So, Shalagia, Timothy. He was writing to Timothy, Shalagia. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go back to Romans. You know what I'm saying? So I was reading where was that? Romans chapter 1. Where I stop at? Verse 21. So now let's read verse 25. All right. It's the book of Romans, chapter 1. And hey Sean, Sean, do you mind to say something real quick? Maybe I can hear you now. All right, it's no sweat. Where we at? This is the book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 25. It says, "Who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever, so be it." It says, "For this cause God gave them up unto foul affections, for even their women did change their natural use into which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust once toward one another, man with man, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was error, which was meat." You understand me? And we gotta realize, and I'm reading this in a New Testament. You understand, on purpose. You understand, because of course we can go all throughout the Old Testament, and it will show you that a man should not lie with a man, and a woman should not lie with a woman. You understand me? Now we're reading it in the New Testament. You understand me? And this is specifically for who? For Christians. You understand me? Because of course Christians now in today's society, what? They believe that that a man can be married with a man and a woman can be married with a woman, and they can still follow Christ. You understand me? And they can still follow the quote unquote law, statutes, and commandments, and they can still do everything that is beneficial unto them as long as they believe. You understand? This scripture says totally different. You understand? And that's the difference between us and them. You understand me? We believe in these scriptures, man. They don't. They, they would read Romans 1:1 and say, "Paul, a servant of Jesus Christ, called to the apostle, separated unto the gospel of God." They will close it, and then they will go on and do everything that they want to do, instead of doing what? Basic reading comprehension, reading context. You understand? Making sure that you're understanding the scripture verbatim over and over again, man. You understand? And these are the things that we have to realize, and these are the things that we have to stand firm in our beliefs, man. You understand me? We have to stand firm in our beliefs, and knowing that homosexuality is not good in the sight of the Most High eyes, man. You understand me? And that so I recant that topic. The alternative lifestyle for TikTok. You understand? The alternative lifestyle is not good in the sight of the Most High eyes. All right, you understand? So all right, now we're gonna go to the Wisdom of Solomon again, chapter 14. Right. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 9. For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike, hateful unto God. You understand me? We got to realize that, man. Listen, that at this point of time, man, you know what I'm saying, in the times that we're living in now, white society is pushing that, that narrative that their God only lives, quote unquote, uh, Caucasian Jesus, Caucasian Cesar Borgia. You understand? We're living in that time now where it's like everything is about quote unquote white power. You understand me? Everything is about pushing the narrative that that we're, as far as Black, Latinos, and Native Indians, we're beneath them and we're below white society, man. All right. Verse 10. For that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it. Verse 11. One second here. Verse 11. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because the creature of God, they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of man, and a snare to the feet of the unwise, man. You understand me? We gotta realize that for these idols, there's no competition to the Most High, man. You understand me? We gotta realize that these idols, you understand me, can be anything. You understand me? People idolize their kids. People idolize their animals. People idolize social media. People idolize their clothes, their shoes, their kids, their wives. You understand? People idolize their cars. You understand me? Their houses. You understand me? People idolize a lot of things, but we gotta realize that nothing can compete with the Most High, man. You understand me? Nothing whatsoever. You understand? Let me read it again. Excuse me. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 11. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of God they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of man, and a snare to the feet of the unwise. You understand me? We got to realize that, that these stumbling blocks are hindering us from what's real and what's trapping you, and what's trapping us in that fog. You understand me? We gotta realize that that stumbling blocks, once again, can be anything. Just like we just read off how those idols. You understand me? And how as far as Black, Latinos, and Native Indians, we like to idol a lot of things. It's the same way with these stumbling blocks, man. You understand me? We can have a stumbling block, be like, oh man, well, I guess I can't go nowhere now. I'm stuck right here. I can't move forward. I can't walk over this stumbling block. I just got to just stay stature right here. I got to be, like I got to be a statue right now. I can't move around it. I can't go, over it. I can't go over the top. I can't go to the side of it. I can't do anything with this stumbling block. You understand me? Like we said, just like the idols, stumbling blocks can be what? Your kids, your wife, your husband, your job. You understand me? Your cars. You understand me? Um, dealing with family members. You understand me? These things are all distractions. You understand me? That's hindering you from what? From truly doing the will of the Most High and what the Most High has set for you, man. You understand me? We have to realize as a whole that we cannot allow these stumbling blocks, man, to hinder us, man. Not whatsoever. All right. I'm trying to get through these scriptures. We got a few. Where was that? 14. What was that? Where was that? Where we at? Go. Verse 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them, the corruption of life. You understand me? We gotta realize, man, that that all of this, that all of these things that we just named is the beginning of all evil, man. You understand me? Is the beginning of all evil, man. You understand me? We as a whole, you know, we should is, like let me see how can I word this. Hmm. Think about it in the sense of, when it comes to, you know, um, look at it as a sense as we just read, and let me just read it again one more time. For the devising of idols was the beginning of the spiritual fornication, and the invention of them, the corruption of life, man. You understand, man? Like, look at that as the corruption of destruction. You understand me? Because guess what? Just like all those things we just named, you understand me? Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with having a family and doing everything righteously. But of course, if these things are, like a stumbling block, or you're looking at it as if it's an idol, then guess what? Maybe we should find a way to alter these things. You understand me? Because that's going to be what? Just like I said, the corruption of destruction. You understand me? You're going to see yourself slowly going down. You understand me? Your zeal started up here. He's going to just gradually go down. Keep on going down. Keep on going down. Keep on going down. And you still have zeal. You understand me? But guess what? It's keep on going down. It's going to keep on going down. Keep on going down. And then what? We all know what destruction is, man. You understand me? Everything just, like everything is just haywire. You understand me? You can't control, you can't control your family. You can't control where you work at. You can't control, your wife, your kids. You understand me? You can't control yourself. You understand me? You go back to we go back to being depressed. We go back to, smoking weed, smoking marijuana. We go back to going to, the clubs, and we go back to being an alcoholic. Then we see that corruption is truly destroying us, man. You understand me? Then we understand that zeal level that we once have is truly destroyed because of a stumbling block, and it can be one thing. You understand me? That stumbling block can literally be one thing. You understand me? It can be it can be your child, it can be your job, whatever the case may be. You understand me? And that woman, but that one stumbling block can corrupt everything, man. You understand me? It can truly corrupt everything, man. And we got, and this is the thing that we gotta realize, that it's just going to be a trend that's not going to last long. You understand me? That corruption, that corruption to destruction, that's what is going to just keep on going down to the point where it just becomes settled. You know what I'm saying? And then everything is just going to even out, and everything going to be settled. And then guess what else is going to happen? Another stumbling block going to come up, or another idol is going to come up that's going to distract you from doing what? From doing what you truly want to do. That's truly deep down inside of your heart, man. You understand me? And I hate to see that, man. Truly hate to see that. You understand me? Truly hate to see brothers and sisters. You understand? They zeal be way up here, and it just gradually go down, down. They have the zeal still, but they're allowing these stumbling blocks to do what? To hinder them from doing any and everything that they truly want to do, which was already within their heart, man. What's that word? Educere. It's the Latin word for educe. Educe, which means to bring out what's already within you. When we talking about zeal, we're talking about doing the work of the Lord in this sense. You understand me? Let me get my drink real quick. You understand? So let's where we at here? All right, let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus. Chapter 2. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 12. All right. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 12 says, woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Meaning what? Don't have a wicked mind in mixed worlds. Meaning what? You want to be in the world of the truth, right? But you want to have your hand in white society. You understand? You want to be able to come to Sabbath service and be able to come to camp. But guess what? We too busy celebrating Christmas, or we too busy celebrating Thanksgiving, or we too busy finding our time, which is useful for something totally different than, being, and instead of being, 10 toes deep into this truth, you want to say, you know what? I'm going to have 2 feet in, I'm going to have one hand in, but that other hand is going to be, doing, like just like those things that we talking about, like as far as those idols and and everything else. Now, of course, it is a lot of things that we can't control. You understand me? But if it can be controlled, you understand, and that's why we, advise brothers and sisters, you understand, that call your camp leader, get advice, get counsel, and make sure that you're doing everything in the right way. You understand me? Because if not, as we said, once again, that corruption is going to go to destruction, man. All right. Read this again. Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Good night, man. This right here hits the soul, man. You understand me? You don't want to be weak-minded, man. You understand? It's like you just, it's just like you're constantly getting, it's like you're constantly getting beat up. You understand me? It's like it's like an invisible person is just, just continue to beat you up over and over and over again, man. You understand me? You're just getting beat up. You understand? It's like it's like you're getting, it's like you got a 2x4 and it just keep on just pounding you down, over and over and over again. Just keep pounding us down over and over again. Why? Because we're allowing these distractions and these stumbling blocks to hinder from us, man. To continue over and over again. Just keep on happening to the point where it's like, man, now I'm content with it. Now I can, now I can lie with my destruction. Now I can lie with my corruptness, man. And these are the things that we don't want to do, all right? Let's go to the book of Romans, chapter 12, and verse 4. You understand? One moment here. And these are the things that we want to do right here. You know what I'm saying? We're about to read something. And this is something that we need to harken on to very, very fast, okay? This is a book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 4, all right? It says, for as we have many members in one body, and all the members have not the same office. Meaning what, man? Here in ISBK, you understand? We have so many brothers that are very, very intramural to this truth, man. You understand me? We got we got a Sean online, you understand? Very, very important to this truth, man. You understand? We got all the, all the brothers that signed in today, you understand? Very, 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 very important, man. You understand? Like even the sisters, you understand? They come in a big part, you understand, when it comes to feeding the brothers, clothing the brothers, housing the brothers, man. You understand I mean? Why? Because the men are truly, truly doing the work of the Lord day in and day out. And we are risking our lives. So what? So someone else can have a better life. So someone else can, have kids. You know what I'm saying? So someone else can be able to, live a profitable life, man. You understand? These are the things that we're doing. You understand? We're sacrificing our family time. We're sacrificing our kid time. We're sacrificing all that time. Why? So someone else can be better than us. You understand me? So someone else will be able to understand these scriptures just exactly the way we learn these scriptures and understand these scriptures, man. You understand me? And that's what it's all about, man. You understand? Allowing this one body, but having many members. You understand me? Just like your physical body. You understand? Like, you got your head, you got your eyes, you understand? I mean, like, within the head, which you got your brain, you got your what is it? Like the different type of nerves. Then you got your ears. Then you got your nose. Then you got your mouth. You understand me? You got your lips. You got your teeth, and the list goes on and on. Guess why? Because all of these things that's going on with your body, they have different what? They have different jobs per se. You understand me? They have different goals. You understand me? You can't, of course, you can walk on your hands. You understand? Of course, that can't happen. But naturally, what you understand? Like you use your feet to walk, right? You understand me? And you naturally talk with your mouth and your tongue and your yeah, your mouth and your tongue. You understand me? You can't, like you can't eat with your hands. You understand me? You can't chew with your hands. You understand me? Now, like you can, if you have a baby, of course, you understand, you may chop it up, you understand, or like you may try to mush it with your hands, whatever the case may be, just so it can be, processed down. You understand me? But we don't, our food doesn't enter through our hand. You understand me? Like that's what you call a not a distraction, but a something that's not aligned properly. You understand me? Imagine going to a heart physician for a brain tumor. You understand me? Or imagine going to a like imagine you going to a eye doctor for a toothache. You understand me? They can look at you like, okay, well, is everything all right with you? For one, you understand? Because like that's not my purpose. That's not what I study for. That's not, like uh that's not my expertise. You understand me? We write with our hands. You understand? Or we type with our hands, or we use our cell phones with our hands. You understand me? We don't, like we don't use our eyes. You understand me? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like with technology these days, you understand me, you can look up and down on, certain type of phones, or what like the way technology is, it's just so, like it's just so crazy nowadays. But naturally, you understand, we were supposed to use our hands, and everybody pray that everybody is getting that point that I'm saying. All right. So now let's go to we got 21 minutes. I'm trying to agree on all these scriptures. All right, let's go. Dang, hopefully I'll be able to get through all these. Let's go to Mark chapter 3. Let's go to Mark chapter 3. Oh, man. Mark chapter 3 and verse 27. It says, "No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house." You understand me? This is a UPK one-on-one scripture. You understand? We all understand that the only way to bind a strong man, so like the only way is to go into a strong man's house, is to truly bind that man. Meaning what? We're living in what, 2025, and now, of course, this has been happening for years upon years. You understand me? White society, they don't want that black man in that household. You understand me? It was from what was, I want to say, like the late 50s, early 60s, where they implemented that the only way a woman can receive welfare, or social security or food stamps, whatever the case may be, is that she has to be living by herself. You know what I'm saying? If they have kids, she has to kick the man out. She has to live by herself. She has to show proof of all these things. And then guess what? Then she'll be able to gain these benefits, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it when we so-called married. You understand me? Why? Because then they're gonna, expect the man to be making $10 million a year. You understand me? In what world is that? That's in the white society world for sure. You understand me? Because the average Joe, the average man, we living from paycheck to paycheck. You understand me? We are truly living from paycheck to paycheck, man, over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out, trying to find different ways, trying to find, different avenues to be able to do what? To provide for our family, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the black man truly wants to do. Guess what? There's nothing wrong with doing that. But like we said earlier, you don't want that distraction to go to your destruction, man. You understand? There's nothing wrong with providing from your family. Nothing wrong with that at all. But of course, here in white society world, that's what they want to do. They want to bind you from your household. They don't want you to be in your kid's life. You understand me? They want you to be on child support. You understand me? They want you to be in that child support office line. You understand me? They want to take your driver's license away from you. They want to take your driving privileges away, which is so idiotic to me. You understand me? So you get on child support, right? You can barely make ends meet. You lose everything. You understand me? Then they take your license away, so you can't drive to potentially find a job to be able to make money. And then once you get too far behind, guess what? They send out a bench warrant to get you locked up, man. That's not binding a black man, black Hispanic or Native Indian man. I don't know what it is, man. You understand me? And in our women, man, good grief, we have to understand that you're a part of white society agenda. You understand me? And that agenda is to what? Is to exterminate the black man out of that household, man, by any means necessary, man. You understand me? What was that? Woman, art thou loose? You understand me? We have to realize, man, that a part of white society agenda is to truly, truly get black men out of that household, man. All right, where was I at here? All right, let's go back to 15 more minutes. Let's go to First Corinthians chapter 12. You understand me? Just like we read it in Romans 12, we're about to read it right here in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 20. But now there are many members, yet one body, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like we read earlier, we just reiterating it, man. You understand me? We have to make sure that we are, putting our brick in and making sure that we're doing everything that's beneficial and profitable to this truth, man. All right. Let's skip up to verse. Now let's, for time's sake, let's go to. I'm gonna try to get as many scriptures as possible. What was that first? First John chapter 5, right? First, let's see here. First John chapter 5, verse 16. If any man see his brother sin a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life for them that sin not unto death. There is a sin unto death. I do not say that he shall pray for it. Verse 17. All unrighteousness is sin, and there is a sin not unto death. You understand me? This right here is a brotherhood scripture 101. You understand me? We have to let the Lord deal with it. You understand? We want to see our brothers and sisters change, but guess what? We can't change it for them. You understand me? But in the same time, we can't pray and want destruction for them. You understand me? Let the Lord deal with them how He sees fit. You understand me? We don't want to, how they say, talk bad about a brother, talk bad about a sister, and that's all throughout social media. You can go all throughout social media right now, and that's all you'll see. It's going to be some type of beef going on. You understand me? It's always some, like dealing with, rap or dealing with the sports, whatever the case may be. You understand me? But of course, coming at it from a true perspective, you understand. You want to let the Lord deal with that brother or sister, man. You know what I'm saying? You pray for that brother, pray for that sister, you know what I'm saying? Encourage them, lift up their spirits, you understand me? And do everything that's beneficial that's going to help them. You be that good example. You know what I'm saying? You continue to come to class. You continue to check in. You continue to contact your camp leader. You continue to, pay your tithes. You understand me? You continue to do those things, and then guess what? They may be able to follow behind you, man. You understand me? Not necessarily, follow behind you, but they're looking at you as a good example of how to do things, man. You understand? All right. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. No, I don't want to do that one. Let's go to Peter. Go to Peter. 2 Peter. Second Peter chapter 2 and verse 4. For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into change of darkness to be reversed unto judgment. Meaning what? Let me read it again. For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into change of darkness to be reserved unto judgment. You understand? But we gotta realize that, of course, for one, you understand. In this context, you understand, we are not the angels, because this is literally, this is literal. You know what I'm saying? Because angels can't what? Because angels can't sin. You understand me? We have to realize that, that here at IHBK, Black, Latino, Native Indian man, that we are those angels. You understand me? That we are the ones that, that the Most High truly, truly handpicked out of this foul, disgusting world to be able to do what? To rule the world. You understand me? Black, Latinos, and Native Indians, one day, you understand me, when Christ come back to rule this earth, guess who's going to be with them? Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. We're going to rule this earth. Why? Because we deserve it, man. You understand me? Thus saith the Most High. Thus saith the Word, man. You understand me? Thus saith this Bible. You understand me? All right. Let's keep on going. I'm trying to get a couple more scriptures in. One moment here. One moment here. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's go to Jude chapter 1 and verse 6. The book of Jude chapter 1 and verse 6. And the angels would kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation and he hath reserved an everlasting change under darkness until the judgment of the great day. Meaning what, man? It's the same thing that we just read up here, man. I'm gonna read verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example of suffering the vengeance of eternal life, man. Yes, I mean the same thing we just read. What was that in Second Peter? You understand me? We gotta realize, man, that that Sodom and Gomorrah, of course, in the Old Testament was a true place. But guess what, man? We are living in Sodom and Gomorrah right now, man. You understand me? And of course, Sodom means what? Homosexuality acts. You understand me? And we are seeing that all throughout the whole earth, man. You understand me? But guess what? We can't be caught up in that, man. We cannot be caught up within any type of lifestyle whatsoever, man. You understand me? Whatsoever, we cannot be caught up in that, all right? You understand me? And we need to realize that verbatim, man. You understand me? Over and over and over again, that's not our lifestyle. That's not what the Most High truly wants for us, man. All right, let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Try to make this the last scripture, maybe. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13 says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." Let me read that again. Let's let this sink in our mindsets, and let this be a reminder to us that every single day, this is what we're supposed to do as men. All right. Once again, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." Listen, Black, Latino, and Native Indian, man, we got to realize that this is our whole duty, man. You understand me? We have to follow these law, statutes, and commandments. Why? Because guess what? One day you're going to have to teach these law, statutes, and commandments to who? To your brothers and sisters, man. You understand me? Those ones that truly want to come into this truth, those ones that truly want to understand these scriptures, those ones that truly want to change their life and turn their life completely around and serve the Most High, man. You understand me? This is the conclusion of the whole matter, man. You understand me? And guess what? We cannot do any of that if what? See if anybody paying attention to class. We cannot, follow these laws, statutes, and commandments if we're being what? See if anybody want to answer that. If anybody want to answer that? We cannot follow these laws, statutes, and commandments if we're being what? We cannot follow these laws, statutes, and commandments if we're being what? Make sure that we stand within the class. Give it a couple moments. You understand? Once again, the ISBK 56th annual Passover is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, April 12th. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you're paying your tithes. Make sure you're paying that Passover fee, $200. You understand? Wednesday is the lamb slaughter. You got Thursdays, kids party, scripture breakdown class. Friday, Hebrew Academy trials. Black party, April 12th is the Lord's annual 56th annual Passover, only under command of Jenny and Hannah here in ISBK. That's April 12th. That's that Saturday. And then April 13th is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. All right. All right. I'm going to ask that question one more time. So once again, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." Now, if we are not, you know what I'm saying, if we are not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, what are we? What are we being what from? Kind of almost gave it away. No one will answer. Give it one more minute. Let's see. Let's see here. Being distracted. Most High in Christ. Get that sister hand, man. Most High in Christ. who is that? Isaiah, Most High in Christ says you are being distracted. You understand me? And that's what you don't want to be, brothers and sisters. You understand? Once again, it's the ISUBK. You understand me? I'm gonna conclude the class. Let me get the announcements. All right. All right. Go. This is ISUBK. Security announcements. We are the ISUBK, star of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. You can read about this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not minutes or whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. We have the Passover. This is on the 14th day of the 14th month. This falls on April 12th. You can read about this in the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verses 1 through 51. Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 4 through 5. 1 Corinthians, chapter 5, verses 7 through 8. And 2 Chronicles 30, verse 17. Remind Akima Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pen, headband, scarf. And with that, shalom. At the water, Shun, Shalayan once again. Lord allow, you understand, in the upcoming weeks, we'll be able to get this thing rolling, brother. All right, brother. Shalom.